Hello guys and girls, another day on our little nature walk here. What's special in these spring days we have right now? Here are some winterlings back there. What's special in these spring days is that nature is transforming in such a fast pace that if you don't stop right now and take a look at it, you will miss the transformation. In one day, the leaves can sprout out of the twigs, and in a week, a specific plant may be totally transformed. So if you see something that interests you, just stop right now and take a look at it. Take a long look at it, because you may not get the chance to see this again. When there's the summer and the leaves are fully produced, then you can look at the leaves all summer long, but the way the leaves come out of the twigs of the plant, that's just happening in a few days. So you have to take your time and look at it right now. So yeah, here we have a blackberry leaning over to this. I love the way in which they grow, and we will see much more of them. Yeah, as you see, they grow up in the air, look out for something to lean on, and then they grow back to the ground and hook, or they grow again into the ground. So it's like like a bridge, an arch. This is where we left last time. So let's take a look at this again. This Scots pine with this big honeysuckle growing on it. I don't know if you're able to see this, but up there is this honeysuckle blob. Yeah, let's just go over there. Take a look at the lianes. I mean, just look at this. It's like from Tarzan. I always thought as a child this would only grow like in the jungle, and it grows pretty much everywhere here in Germany. Oh yeah, take a look at that. What a vine! I mean, come on. I guess it was growing on some twig of the Scots pine, and then it broke the twig and was smashed down. But you see more of another honeysuckle in a few minutes. This is an interesting area of this little patch of forest, because it is almost always wet and moist in this little patch here. So we have lots of moss and also fungus and so on growing here. I mean, let's take a look from this perspective. Oh, it's not good. It's not so visible, because you can see the sprouting honeysuckle from here. This area is so moist, so wet, that there will soon grow this type of grass that only grows in the water. That's going to grow here. Here we have a beautiful tree trunk with these interesting moss and fungus growing up on here. I mean, just look at it. That's an artwork. I mean, that's a fucking masterpiece. Come on, focus. Focus. Here we have again another set of lianes. The sprouting honeysuckle, but let's move on. Here we come to a rather interesting tree. An extraordinary tree because it is a willow, but a willow with a specific, a rare mutation. You can see it on this twig right here. Don't think I can get it into focus, but you get the picture. I will link this specific type of mutation in the notifications down. Here you can see it. It has a rather strange growing pattern, and it is therefore used in ornamental arrangements because it grows in such a strange way. And I put a picture from this willow up on Reddit, and now there's a guy, I think from the US, who wants to have a cutling from this willow because it seems to be so rare that the people are interested in it. And here again, this is this rather wet, moist patch of this forest. There are large trees that just rot right here. And all these brown, twiggly things you can see on the trees, these are all honeysuckle. And we take a closer look in a few minutes. We get through the point here. You can see all the, pretty much any green leaves you see in the between the trees are the honeysuckle leaves. They are the first to come out. You'll see it in a few minutes. The honeysuckle, of course, has its name because you can eat or like suck the juice out of the flowers once they are flowering, and it has a very sweet taste. So therefore honeysuckle. There you see the wet patches. So yeah. Oh, it will be so interesting to see this all transforming during the summertime. So here, that's the honeysuckle spot. Oh, this big blobby thing here, this honeysuckle that just accumulated over the years. So let's take a closer look at this. Come on, focus, come on. Come on. So yeah, you get the idea. It's growing in an interesting way, these Lonicera. And yeah, they've just accumulated to this. There's another tree. And here, if you look between the trees to this big one here in the middle, you can see that something with leaves is growing around it. And that's the ivy. We will also see more of the ivy over this year. There you can see it. ivy grows in two growth types. The first form, which everybody notices as ivy, and the second form, which in which it grows in as soon as it is about to flower. So the offshoots that will bear the ivy's flowers, that these are growing in another form. I will show it to you. Here we have another ivy. Yeah, and this is the typical form of ivy growth that the people know. And I don't know if you are able to see this, but right there is the second type of growth, bearing the flowers in the front. So yeah. Oh, coming there out of the ground. Let's leave it at that for today, and let's see what will come tomorrow. Which transformations is nature going to make? Can go a bit on. Again, some winterlings here, and this little patch of snowdrops and crocuses back there. Let's take a look at them for the end of this video here. So beautiful. And as you see, they are beginning to decay. So you have to be fast to get a glimpse of all of nature's secrets. See you guys and girls next time.